Welcome back to Old Man Gaming, where we got less, well, it's questionable, but something around 24 hours left in Gold Rush season, or leaderboard season 19. So, I've been doing some testing, and I've been getting roughly 800-ounce cleanups every time when I use both the excavator and this. So basically, I'll excavate the top and then clean up the bottom here, as you can see I'm kind of doing. But this run, I'm gonna just try. Might hurt me a little bit, but it's okay. I'm gonna try and see what it is, like how much we get if we just use the front loader again. Because earlier on, if you remember, we were using the front loader and we only got about 670 ounces, which really kind of stinks. So that is what we're going to do. I'll just clean up all these walls and keep digging through them. It will take a while. I might pause the video to just make sure we don't run too far over the hour. Back it up, back it up. Like, let me check something. I think game. I think it's game. No, where is it bobbing enabled? Oh, I can turn that off. Everything costs $1. No. Alright, it's not that one, then it must be in the graphics setting. I was looking for field of view, yes. Really? We're already at 90? Huh. Okay. I felt like we were much closer. Well then, okay. I guess I've just gotten so used to it being this far out that it seems like I'm close. So regrettably, I'll have to say I won't get to dig in winter. Oh darn it. Like, I'm not even able to complete my season in a sense because like the leaderboard stops before my whole season is done. As you can see, I'm like 10 days to winter. We got 24 hours. Unless I play those 24 hours, which I can't. I've got work and sleep and all that other fun stuff to do. I might make it, but oh well. Digging in winter is always a bit of a... Well, everyone thinks it's a bit of a drag. Maybe tomorrow, if I've got a bunch of days left, I will actually like start just digging at night instead of during the night and the day. And we'll see how that pans out for us. Shows 0. Wonder if we had a full bucket. Come on. Yeah, that's what I thought. We are not full. Oh, I don't have to drop it down that far to get it to dig. Oh well. I think we're full now. Maybe I should get rid of that brick there too. Or block, whatever we want to call these things, or squares, I don't know. Gotta be careful. I should probably move the excavator back. Let's just look up there. Yeah, we got a little while, but if I don't move it back, I'll forget, and then we'll have it crashing down on our heads here. So we'll watch the percentage of gas, like I've said in the past. I think I've been rolling with just the front loader around 25%. So when it gets around 75%, oh, I gotta check here just to be on the safe side. First off, let's do this. We'll back it up quite a bit. All right. Then I've got to check twice. Okay, I can see the dirt falling in, so we're good. We're good, okay. Like I set this up earlier and didn't really turn it off, but I wanted to make sure that after the save, or the reload, that it's still working properly. Because sometimes I find after, you save the game, everything's working great, and then you come back after the reload, you just start digging, and then you're missing something, which is no fun. In fact, I should probably check all my mats and stuff just to be certain I didn't forget there either, because these are the last few cleanups we're going to do, and I got to make sure we got everything going. I'll just check really quick. Mostly just down here. I have all the buckets, everything is there, looks good. All right, I'm happy about all that. Let's get back to work. So let's look real quick too at the leaderboard, just so y'all can see. Back to max gold first. So I'm 11th place. I was in 10th just earlier. I did a a full clean out at lunch because I had some left over. But he's only 500 ahead of me. I mean, there's no way I think I could get past 10th place in the max gold. 24,000, that's like still 5K to go in 2 days or 24 hours. I don't know. We'll see. I got lots of time. I mean, considering my schedule, I have lots of time. But here it is, the good thing. I am 9th place in seasonal gold. This late into the season, the last 24 hours. This doesn't change a whole lot. It can change, I'm saying, but what I'm saying is it won't change too much. Maybe I'll get over IA roadkill. That might be my goal. So I need about 3K. It's a doable thing. Unless I get tired and fall asleep here playing the game. Because that's happened before many times, actually. I think even in some of the videos, I've probably fallen asleep. Whoa, come on now. Where are you throwing all this? What's thunder? Okay. Oh, we are in the fall time. Okay, I was like, what the heck? I do like the thunder on this game. I think I've said that before. Very nice. I just like it. They haven't yet. Take a look. There was a new game out that runs until the 28th of this month. I'll be playing more on the channel. It's called The Wandering Village. It's actually quite an interesting idea. It's very fun, actually. Unfortunately, last time I played, I didn't do so well. So, trying to get this cleaned up, but I guess not. We missed it. Well, as long as the front loader runs over it, doesn't bug me, you know. Get stuck on it, man. Cleaning it right on up. There's like an angle I could use to get, but like, not without turning and stuff all the time. I'm not too. Come on, get me off the wall. %. So we're filling it up. So I always feel like we're not because the animation shows it falls off the side there. It's a little bit of a you can see it falls right off to the side. But whoa, we're rolling right up the wall there. Let's back it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, release the brake. La la la. I think I should roll back a little more. All good. Like we didn't have a hole. Wait, we didn't. Darn it. Gotta come further down to hit the wall. Let's do this. Let's well, there it goes. I heard the sound. We're going to see that message a whole lot. Gonna turn it down just a little bit. That way the thunder isn't too like... Oh, how do we turn the engine off? Did I do that by mistake? Hopefully the thunder isn't too awfully loud in this. I just turned it down, so I think we should be okay. Where are we at? 81. So hopefully here in the next 5% of gas, we will have a switch happening. I've been digging at about 2,500 yards per night, so that's not too bad. I think it's probably about the fastest you're gonna get with this like combination, because this is like, it is a bit slower. I've been able to get up to 28 with just the but that's like when everything's bulldozed and I can just reach down pretty close to the Frankenstein. My gosh, my brain is offline today or something. Can't think of the names of anything, but yeah, when I'm using the excavator and this, and it's like set that I can just, or even just the dump. Actually, no, it's the dump truck and the excavator when they're like close enough that I don't have to really do so much cleaning at the bottom. Then it works out quite well. It's the fastest digging. It is honestly faster than this, even when you're like really far back in the claim. It's still faster because, like I said, I've just about every way possible I've tried to make this fast, and I mean, like, but I can only get about 2,500 yards per night. So, not crying though. That's actually a good amount. It's just like, ah, for crying out loud. It shouldn't be doing it that bad. That's what I'm expecting right there, just to hit and get some dirt. We'll wait till 75, and then if it hasn't switched by then, I'll go take a look, see what like could be the problem, because it should be like, shouldn't be much lower than that. I mean, when I'm like going really slow, it's like 30%, but that's when I'm working a really tight like section, and I don't have really a lot of room to move like I do here. I've got this much room to dig or like move around, then the switch rate's a lot faster. So come on, show me a switch. And we've been hitting the the hopper pretty good. We haven't been really losing any dirt there, so I'm thinking the switch should happen pretty soon. Yeah, see, that's a line. It's not losing dirt there. It's not losing. Oh, well, we'll just fill it back up. Not a big deal. Yeah, a few days ago I wanted to put in like 5K. Yeah, I've done that already by quite a bit, so maybe I should have said I want to get in 10K, because that's actually kind of a, well, it could be tough. I mean, even tonight, like if I do what I'm thinking I might do, like getting 5K between now and then should be pretty like doable. That's a lot of work to do. And since I'm pretty tired and I already fell asleep, like waiting for some stuff to do at work, like I was waiting for some tools to do what they do so I could do what I do, and I could check to make sure everything was working properly. Sometimes it takes like 10 minutes or so for things to get like complete. And so I kind of dozed off a little. But it happens. Oh, see, now I think we were pouring some off the side there. Doggone game. They can't make the hopper just big enough. Why does it have to be... Like, it's just... Honestly, it seems like a bit tinier than the width of this bucket. So you always seem to, like, just throw some off the side. Like, so it's 5:44 in the evening. So that would be 17:44 for all those European people or military people. So, and this will end at, let's say 18 or no, it was like 20. So that's 8 o'clock at night. So there's 26 hours and no, 27 hours and 15 minutes, is it? Something like that. 26 or 27 hours. Anyway, we still haven't seen a switch. I want to figure out what's wrong here because 98. Maybe we're just digging a little slow. Let's see. I'm gonna hop out and look, but see, that's like right on the money, so there's no problems there. This one, is it bouncing out or anything? Whoa, can't even see. Can't really tell from this like angle. You know, they're doing their job. Maybe I'm just ticking a little slow. I don't know. Sorry if you can hear it. My son is in the background playing games, and I think maybe he just won a match or something. He seems pretty excited. He's always yelling. It's either, what the heck is this? My bullets should have hit, or yay, let's go. I just won a match. You know. I have to say, most of the day, it's the first and not the second. Like, how did that hit me? I was behind a wall. How did my bullets not hit people? What is this? 10 points of damage with the shotgun? I can't believe that. I keep telling him, you know, if you're not good at the games that you're playing and they're frustrating you, maybe you should try a different game. But, you know, I think him and many people want to blame the game and not themselves for poor performance. What? Ah. Like, I don't really play too many first-person shooters anymore. Like, I used to love Quake Live, or Quake... Let's see, it was Quake 3 and then Quake Live. Quake Live went through a few things. It used to be like you downloaded it, it was like an expansion or something kind of idea. And then they went into where it was browser only, which was kind of cool as well. And then they went back to the whole kind of expansion pack kind of set that it is now, or it's its own game in Steam. I still play once in a while. I did try the new Quake. I don't even remember what it's called, but Haven't bought it. I probably should. It's a good game. I like it. Each guy gets a special power, if I remember right. It's been a long time. I also used to play Unreal Tournament. That one was fun. I liked the environments that they had set up for that game. It was really cool. Very, very different. Like I tried Fortnite, tried PUBG. Those ones, like, I don't know. Not really into those so much. Actually, I used to play some, is it Battlefront? Something like that, I don't know. Really older one for a bit. And then there was this one that I don't think it ever really got too far. Well, like, it was a good game, but like they just couldn't figure out how to like manage the hackers. At least it would go in waves. Like they would get it fixed for a while, and it was really nice. And then there would be like a while where like it wouldn't matter where you stood, you'd just die. The game was called Warzone. Wars? Oh, no, War Inc. That's what it was. It was actually a fun game. Like what I liked about it is like you had this was several years ago as well, so this was kind of a new idea, but you had build outs, you know. So you could build out or like well, we'll just call them build outs, but like you know, a setup where you have like camouflage and like your whole outfit, the weapon you have, the grenades and whatnot. And you could switch between like, but you could set them up however you want. It wasn't like pre-built, so you could just put whatever you wanted in there. And so like one round you could, you know, load out as a sniper and go running around in the bushes. And then next you could like have like some big assault guns and crap and just be like running around trying to blow the crap out of everybody. But like I said, it got kind of crapped up by hackers, and most of them would just use not shotgun, the sniper gun from like halfway across the place, and you just die right at your spawn point. And that's like, you know, that I hate it when games do, or like hackers do that. They spawn kill. It's not cool, people. Don't do it. But that's also kind of why I don't play those games so much. Is like they are riddled with hackers. I mean, even, you know, the newer ones, the PUBG and CS:GO and all that, they all have hackers in them and people that are cheating, and it's just, you know, it's not fun. You know? Whoa, that was a good hit off the wall there. I'd say maybe at 45 we'll have a switch then, because it was a little late. Later than I was expecting, actually. We went 20, 28. It was near 30. You know, loving the thunder, but I think it's too loud. So let's, why is my mouse not? There it goes. I must be squishing the, let's, it's sound. We'll change the environmental stuff to go down a bit, like a lot bit, I guess. We'll see how that goes. Like, it's a great effect. Yeah, kind of more in the background. That's good. I like it. So if this comes out to be like 750, 790, then it's okay. But if it comes out to be less than, say, 750, then it's actually quite jacked. That's how bad they've jacked this up. Because this is supposed to be attuned to 10% less gold, but I think it's a lot more than that. Like digging all through these blocks here. You know, I've been doing it randomly this whole time, and I've been averaging about 820 ounces, sometimes even more, up to 850. You know, so if you think about, if we were gonna say get 800, at 10%, that's 80. So, but we're getting 850. So, like I said, 750, 790 is what I would expect with that kind of like um, a miss, you know, like a, or with that much of a difference. That was weird, like there was a chunk of dirt there or something it rolled over. There's our friend, the invisible wall, trying to peek out and ruin our day. Oh, we're almost out of fuel. Luckily, we got that super speed, super fast fill up. Let's see if we can. I'll start like digging at these walls here. Ran out of gas. Makes for lining this up a little difficult. I think most likely I'll get this one and one more tonight. So that'll put us like 1600 for the day, plus what I put in at lunch, which I think was also 800. So we could say 24 for today. And then maybe 2 tomorrow. Depends. Maybe I mean, yeah, it just depends. Because it ends at 8, so I don't have all night to like dig. That's generally what it takes. Like, actually, I gotta go make dinner soon. My wife is gone for the day, or to the night, and to some meeting again. I don't know. Choir practice and band practice and all these things that she's got. Let's see, let's see, there's some dirt right there. Oops. Okay, what? Oh, because you're already down. All right, well. Okay. I think we got it. Those the little ones that stick around, like this one with the line on it, they can be pretty tricky some days. Like some of them, you just have to come at just the right angle, or they just don't go away. No matter how you angle the blade of the bucket. Man, those saves can be ruthless. My boys are happy. The computer they've been playing on, which has been my desktop for ages, it's also not had an upgrade for ages. It had a i5 that was a third generation i5, so that tells you it's like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. It's very old anyway. Or was it Gen 2? Gen 2 or 3, I don't remember. We have a great video card in there. It's like what is it, RTX 3070, I guess, or 2070. I don't remember what it is. Something 70. It's an RTX. That's all I know. All I remember. That's actually the last upgrade we did for the desktop. And then, but it was lagging because obviously the CPU is the bottleneck, not the video card. But my oldest son's been saving money, so he bought a new motherboard and a new CPU, and also a new power supply, because we actually needed one. The power supply we have is like, it's really dumb. Like if you turn the computer off, you really can't turn it back on without messing with the power cable inside. And sometimes it's really weird. I have to connect it to a different motherboard where it'll show me that it's got power, and then I have to plug it back in. But that's all settled now. We don't have that problem anymore. He got himself like an i7 that's like its lowest speed is what the fastest speed was of the i5 we had. So they're enjoying the fact that it's really fast, and it's and they're getting way more frames per second in their games. So now my son can't be like, oh, it's because I'm not getting 500 frames per second that I'm losing. No, it's because you just suck at the game, dude. Sometimes you just gotta take how it is. You could have 5,000 frames per second, but if you suck at the game, it's still not going to make it any better. Maybe I'm a little mean, but like I hear him in there all day long, screaming about how something didn't go right, and then blaming his weapons, blaming the computer, blaming the internet. In the long run, or in the grand scheme of things, I think it's just talent that's the problem. Okay, we'll back up and get the bottom here. Get that. Hopefully we'll get this dirt here. Nope, we missed it somehow. I did run it over. It just didn't like pick it up. Like, hey, there it is at 49. See, we're digging pretty fast, so that's good. And the video is about 40 minutes long, so I don't think we'll have to pause. Unless y'all need a break from my babbling. Oh, whoops. Let's just dump it all over the ground. Let's celebrate how fast we're digging by dumping it all on the ground. Okay, back it up. Let's go. I guess we could maybe turn back around and start hitting the walls on this side. Try to keep it, you know, somewhat random. Let's see. We actually got plenty of room to do like right here, which is the middle, and it's a good place to get, because I know these blocks are all quite full of gold. And that's what I like to see. So whatever gold I collect will go to my seasonal total, so I know that, you know, we'll stay within the top 10 for seasonal gold. I'm going to try to get it stay in the top 10 for the max gold. I mean, obviously we're not there yet, but after this clean out we should be. And then if I continue to do clean outs tonight, like at least one more, it will, I say it won't guarantee us a spot, but it'll keep us in the running, because this is the time where all the guys come out of the woodwork and they've been saving all them buckets, and they want to put in like a 10,000 ounce cleanup that has like 75 to 100 buckets full of dirt. Personally, I like to put the dirt in and see my score go up every day, so I don't hold on to buckets. Like, I want to see all my hard work, or see what my work is done at the end of each day. So I am kind of glad this is coming to an end. As always, you can face some burnout with this game, and I often do. It only takes a couple days before I'm like, let's play some hard mode. But it's because it's so different. You know, this is like kind of the fast-paced version of the game where you just gotta dig and you know, be fast about everything. And that's like, we take it at our own pace. It's just, we just take whatever comes. We're not like, oh my gosh, this clean out was 200 ounces less than it should be. I'm going to do it differently this time. We're just like, oh, 20 ounces. I think that's actually good for hard mode. Of course, I've never played on any of these big, or like on this claim, or any other claim besides Old Arnold on hard mode. So we're about to change that very soon. So don't forget, we do have the hard mode series also that will continue after this. Maybe, probably not till next week, but we'll see. Take a few days off of this one. When this ends, we'll celebrate by playing some other games. In fact, if you have a request or want to see me play a different game, either the ones that have been in the playlists or something new, let me know in the comments, and I'll do what I can. I'm always looking for fun new games. Most of them these days, they'll always have some sort of like, I mean, you can always see kind of the same mechanic between games, a lot of games anyway. For instance, like the Wandering Village, I see some mechanics that has been used in two different games. They're not bad, and I mean, like, you know, come up with some brand new stuff for games is probably pretty difficult anymore these days. So I'm not like knocking them for doing that. In fact, even at Next Games, where we're developing games, most of our games model other games as well. Partly because, you know, we look at the games that, how are they doing on the market? How are people, you know, like, are people liking this genre or this, you know, type of game? And then we'll make something that's kind of similar so that we can have a somewhat prediction of how the game will go and stuff. You never want to just throw a game that you have not done any research on and there's no other games in the market. I mean, yeah, you can do that. I mean, Angry Birds did that and they did well. But they also did a bunch of other games before that where they weren't quite as successful. Just saying, you know. So we're at 42, so 22, like maybe 17 or so. Unless I keep dumping it all on the ground, then it'll be a little longer. But it's okay, it's like, it didn't seem like it was backing up. That all looks like it went on there. Yeah, see, we're at 5%, so it must have. Let's do this. Let's try to get that piece there. So we're gonna lift it up, put it down forward, and go right through it. I think we got most of it. Oh yeah, we got it all. It was bugging me anyway, so at some point I would have removed it, even though that was pretty easy right there. I can back up in almost all areas of this wall now. Got lots of room to like roll around. Now this thing is pretty much at its max though, so like if I can't get it back any further, I would need the third. I have a third Frankenstein. I just haven't even pulled it out of storage yet. Haven't needed it, so like if I was gonna have all the time in the season, I probably would. Because we'll get back to the, you know, far back of this plane by then, but not with the time left in the actual leaderboard, so. Man, if I just had 4 more days. Well, I say that's about how much I lost when I had to move, but I didn't let it hurt me. I'm doing really good despite losing 4 days in the beginning, which is actually kind of the important time of the game. I mean, very specifically, if you want to like do max gold, that's the best time to be like getting ahead of everybody. I always seem to play catch up, so did pretty well this season. I still have time to like make it, so it's not like 24 hours left and I'm like 15 and I'm like, yeah, if I can get 7,000 ounces, I think we can do it. So, it always changes on the last day. Like there's times where like I put in and had like 300 ounces above, and then one that closes, then I found someone put like 800 more ounces in or something, and I'm like, ah, that's lame. So it like goes off of your time zone, I believe, the ending. And so it ends, basically 1 hour, or well, not 1 hour, but like it ends differently for everybody. So there could be some people that put in, at least I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. But that's how it seems, just because I can see the, if I was ahead when mine closed, and then in the morning I see, oh, someone put like 500 extra ounces in, and it could only lead me to believe that the seasons stop at different times for everybody. So it's an observation more than anything. Guess we'll be having a late dinner. I was thinking I might pause everything and then go make dinner and come back, but we're cruising here, so I'll just keep going. Plus, it always happens like around 4 o'clock, about a half hour to an hour before I start making dinner. Everyone's like, I'm hungry, and so they make themselves a sandwich, or they'll make them like the ramen noodles, or just like eating something just before I make dinner, and it kind of annoys me. I'm like, come on, people, I'm gonna make dinner soon. I know you can hang out for an hour. So I heard upstairs earlier today that same thing happened. So since that's happened, I can make a later dinner, and no one's going to complain that they're starving to death, because kids always think that the very second they're hungry, they need to have food in their faces. And I'm like, no, no, you don't. You can be hungry for 10 minutes. It's okay. You will survive. A little more forward. I can see the 6%, so I'm happy with that. Like, I haven't even gone to like smelt the gold, simply because that takes time out of the season, but at this point, I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore. I won't even get to complete the whole season, but I also don't need the gold. I mean, I can buy anything that there is. think with 2.3 million, you probably have enough to buy another set of tier 5 if I wanted to. I don't want to, just saying that I probably could. Could buy out most of the claims. Well, if I wanted any of the claims, I could go buy them. About 10% more probably is what we need before, unless we're digging pretty fast, and then maybe it's less. That'd be kind of nice if it's less. I was hoping that was the message. Hey, things are full. Like, I prefer if it wasn't such a gold loss. I mean, we'll see. If this still gets around 800, I'll just continue doing this because it's easier actually to, instead of, because otherwise what I'll do is I'll, basically pack up the Frank, back it up so I can dump the dirt in from the excavator. When it's full, then I move it forward and have it dump into the other one. Holy cow. Hey, look at that. That's beautiful. Man, we're digging fast then. Okay, I guess we can shut that off because let's hop on out. Gotta wait for, those to switch, but we got dirt in the system, so all these are at 100. That just switched. Yeah, I know. We're actually losing gold for once. All right, let's just turn on what we need. Switch the water about or around. Everything's at 100%. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'll get my calendar, my calculator pulled up. And we'll write in there 4973. 4973. Okay. Now we're set. Sometimes if I don't write it down, I'll just forget. And that's kind of an odd number. Like, not easy one to remember for myself. So I'll write it down and won't have to worry about it. Plus, I can kind of tell once these get all done where we're at. The last few, we've been getting about 150 ounces out of each side. I think it's like 156, so I'm hoping to see about that much out of this. If it doesn't, then I'm going to be a bit disappointed, if anything. This means I have to, like, do things the hard way. And I was timing, it's about 7 minutes per, like, switch when I do it that way. All right. Now we're getting like less frames per second. So I poured them all in. Okay. Didn't think we were that far yet. Okay, 154. That's good. I mean, 2 ounces I'm not going to cry about. This should end up being something around 800. Come on, my frame rates. Let's go up. Let's go back to 20. I'm not sure why they dropped, but... So this one will come out to about 180 to 190. And then the the mats will be the same, about 156 or so. I can get up here and do it. Oh. Right. All these loud machines. Ah, 191. Very nice. That's almost 500 right there. All these frame rates are hurting me today. Sorry guys, I don't know what the problem is. No, there we go. It's not miss. Oh God. Wait, I gotta turn it off first. My dog is going all over the place. He's following some of the boys around. They're walking about, but at least they're being quiet. I was just thinking, oh, it feels like it's getting a bit smoother. Our frame rates are going up, but no. I mean, they don't go up much higher than like 25, so. But, you know, 10 more frames per second can make a huge difference. Son of a gun, I keep. Oh, for Pete's sake. Let's see, got one more left. Over here, which is good. There it is. Too far away? My gosh. It's this side, we gotta flip them over here. That we use a crate, but as you've all seen in the past, that is in itself a game of luck. I just don't prefer to do that. Especially if I don't have to. Why do it? Come on, where's the button? There we go. Stuck behind the... Okay, it's that one there. There he goes again, running around. Oh. Okay, so that bucket's all done. I'll put these mats away so we can get back to digging in just a minute. I'll probably end the video before then because it's already past an hour. And I should go make some dinner, so I'm getting hungry. Wow, 10 frames per second, man. This is like state of the art. Yes. Any faster, we might be breaking some speed limits. I guess I could have gone up the other side. I don't know why I make it difficult here, but 153, so like I said, about the same, a couple ounces less, but not much. I've left the Frankensteins on. I guess it doesn't matter. Did we turn this on? I guess we did. Okay. It's ready to go. Let's throw that in there. It's much, much quieter without the two nugget naders rolling about. Okay, 152, so we're at 5,780. Let's take a look. Maybe if I can get my... Sorry, guys. Let's see. There's my mouse. Okay, so minus 5,780. Let's see what we got here. 807 ounces. Okay, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. So I'll stick with this. Maybe we were just really going through some crap dirt earlier, so everything is set back up. I will have to refuel these again. Probably down. I can't see from this one. All right, but let's reset the water here and turn the machine back on. Everything is back on. We'll turn this one off. I've unplugged those because we're not using them since the Frankenstein pours into the front of the shaker, so we don't really need that one. Yeah, see, we're already getting a few percent there, so that's good. Let me just run over here, see if there's... Oh, it's already finished up what was in the shaker, so that's fine. All right, that is cool. Let's check the leaderboard real quick here. There we are. We've got a good head, like not head start, but like jump above the next guy. I might beat my roadkill there. So max gold. Oh, we just barely got back up in there. Hopefully we'll keep it. Depends on if this guy does too much in the next. Because, I mean, to settle myself even more, I need like 4K. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But hey, we're going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.